Relationships are looking good, so I think we're going to get one. Okay. Irony of ironies, but
Desire will never die.
healing and dot removal are fine. By the end of the run, Firefly, I like to have everybody maxed out. That doesn't always happen, but yeah, the goal is 15 plus basically puts you in a good position for not having any negative relationships and having a high chance of positives. Now, I think from the Hoarder, we can't get over to the Creature Den. The Hoarder could be good because we have the Trinket discount, but what is with all this loathing if we go over on this path? So right now, I think we pick up a loathing, then we do resistance encounter that, we do Creature Den, triple loathing, maybe quadruple loathing. Good gravy. There's not much of a way to avoid that though. So okay, so if we go Hoarder, we get Rough Patch, Rough Patch. We also missed the lair as well. So we do this, then we get 2 loathing, 3 loathing. Okay, so we need to skip this one. Well, no, we pick up and drop this one, so it's better because we don't lose it. Okay. Whew. So we're going to go right. We're going to do Creature Den and... Creature Den and Lair over just Hoarder, I think. Even though our... Oh, yeah, and then I wanted to... At least for now, we'll do that. And then your skills have been weird for a while. Let's fix them. Actually, let's do... Let's try that skill order. And then on you, we can do... Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. I'm trying to come up with a system here. I don't know if that was correct. It's hard to get it there. There are some very powerful things, like there's a roast pig that will give you a lot of positive. And then you just have to be careful about when you pick what to pick. And there are some things that with no downside positively. Wait, what? You're at 8 speed? You're at 10 speed. All right, that was just us being unlucky. Nice hit. This guy is going to be a real pleasure. Ooh, and no way to get that off him, is there? All right, we're just gonna take some abuse here, working through this guy. I don't really want to take the hit. Maybe just grab take aim here. We'll slow roll this a little bit. There are other people I would rather take hits on. We can light him on fire without getting a riposte going.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm. Agony by accumulation.
This guy's a jerk. Are you stunnable? 40% stun? Could happen. Why does the front enemy have such short legs? This guy here, he's wearing a kilt. His legs go up to here. That's my interpretation. I'm not saying I'm correct. I think we try to accelerate as quickly as possible here. Yep. Good decisions were made. All right.
The unrelenting application of
The legs have to be that short to be able to stand with all that armor. I mean, he is well armored. Ooh. Greater Protectorate is a very good trinket for T-Hunter here. Is it worth... Like, this is doing so little, unfortunately. You don't do that much healing either, though. So let's do it this way for now. Game logic. You never want to think too hard about game logic. That is for certain. Okay, she's dead. She could be dead with a magnesium rain.
the enemy weakens.
One off feels really bad. All right, well, you reap what you sow. I got greedy. Oh yeah, so I got sidetracked earlier. But if we were to play a different game with the second half of stream here, what game would people be excited to see that's perhaps new to the channel and a little bit of a different thing than we have historically done? And presumably the answer is not balloons. Not that there's anything wrong with balloons. I was thinking we could grab a wizard with a gun and see what that's all about. All right, Rusty, the single-handed wrecking ball, just absolutely destroying everyone.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
You're talking about the Heroes of Might and Magic and Lustrous? I'm definitely going to play that at some point, but I don't think that's a you start it with the second half of a DD stream to do a first look type of game. Where we're going to have to figure out a better way to go about that one, I think. All this panic has me panicked. If this node has loathing associated with it, I'm gonna be cranky. Let's see, you and Rusty are doing pretty well, yeah. Oh, Spirited Thief? Yeah, that one, unfortunately, I thought we had more runway with that one. That was a bit of a bummer. Okay, that might have been a... Okay, well, that resist is going to mean that... I guess we're just getting some chip damage.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
I also wish there was an easier way to see your memories on a hero. That seems like something that should exist. What is going on here with the no snappy swigs? Also, we were first in turn. I guess we already had all the strength tokens. Let's see. So these two. Okay, I think we do this. Oh, that didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Let's see. Who's going first? You're going first. So maybe we try to Try to get you dead to rights. Alright, and then maybe we can get everybody dead before... Oh, you're blind. That's unfortunate. Balatro? We could do some Balatro. I do like Balatro. One game that I've been playing on the sly off stream is Ring of Pain, which I think is an amazing game. As a side note, for anyone who hasn't checked out Ring of Pain, I would love to bring Ring of Pain to the channel. Yeah, Ring of Pain is amazing. I've got some wins under my belt also. So we could definitely break out Ring of Pain. Good dodge. Where are all these dodge tokens on our Plague Doctor coming from? Oh, Enlightened Element. Oh, wait. That's actually... This is a huge opportunity, isn't it? Excuse me. Hiccup. None of this particularly matters. Grape Shot is going to take out the front two, and then it's GG's. But yeah, Enlightened Element.
A trifling matter.
This is actually insane now that I think about it. Enlightened Element is producing tons of these, and we can convert those into crit.
Sweet reprieve.
Yeah, Ring of Pain could be a lot of fun. I've been having a good time with it, so I'd be curious to see. I don't have a thumbnail for Ring of Pain. If anyone wants to make a thumbnail for Ring of Pain, you are more than welcome to. What is Doomsayer again? Ring of Pain is a very unique game. It had been on my radar for a while, but there's a channel called Alexa, Olexa, not Alexa, and he's been playing it for a few weeks now. He's a variety streamer, and I was just like, I was blown away by it. It looked so fun, and I picked it up, and it was as fun as predicted. At least we get a strength token with this. But yeah, I've been blown away by it. Yeah, see? Now we get a crit token. Wow, okay. This may be an insane combo, actually. I actually think Enlightened Element plus Blood Smeared Calculations is better than Snappy Swig because it's guaranteed. Is such a thing even possible? I think it's a guaranteed crit token every turn. As long as we keep our speed up. Wow, 14 damage. That's a big hit. Yep, it is indeed a crit token every turn.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Enlightened, I mean, it is a 2-item combo, though. That's the only problem with it. How are these guys not dead? I thought I had dotted them sufficiently. Apparently not. Oh, and we can't heal here because I need to actually kill this guy. I can't let him keep doing his thing.
The slow suffering begins.
That gets us a little bit of healing here, and then maybe this bleed is not big enough to get deathless, right? No, not quite. Well, we could get deathless next turn. Do we risk it? With this guy being blind, I think we do. Why'd you just take a damage? Oh, turn start and turn end, you take a damage. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous, actually. Oh, and we didn't get deathless because of that.
Lesson taught is a lesson learned.
It's cool getting crit tokens every turn. But I don't think we care enough
The loathing whispers.
to take 2 damage a turn, because that's potentially going to be very dangerous. Let's see. I think we'll get rid of that. We might run Sickening Silence. We probably won't. But we like dangerous. I am wildly risk averse. I don't know what you're talking about. We hate dangerous.
Despair and disorientation.
We hate
Steal your
dangerous.
mind as we pass through the void. The loathing festers.
Now, we're at 5, 6, 7, 8 food. If we get to 10, we get a +10 resolute chance. Yeah, the last thing you want is someone to be on death's door and get killed by that. Hold on. Now, we need to make sure that we have the goodies on hand. Okay, so I think I'll give you that. You can take that. You can take a war horn. You can keep that. Or if we wanted to really accelerate. Nah, just in case we need a little healing, I think it's smart. In pursuit of avoiding danger, you often encounter even greater danger. It's an interesting... It's an interesting premise that is often true, especially in games like this. But in this case, I don't know about that. Alright, we'll hit her with the sepsis, because that just removes her from the equation. The road is wrought with dangers. Life, on the other hand, is a highway that I want to ride all night long. And be as brave as Jason who YOLO'd into the Leviathan. That sounds like a parable. Jason and the YOLO Leviathan. There's something about that. Let's see. We're gonna get a Deathless proc here. So I think we just absolutely the wrong target. Although the fact that that just hit for 10 was extremely exciting. Yeah, our numbers are getting good. You're taking my my life as a highway reference and turning it into something highway patrol-esque. What's going on here? I did not consent to this. Let's see. Yeah, let's just be done. Let's be done. We could have probably fished for like an endure to consolidate some stress. Maybe we'll do that on this one. Game. This is about as bad as it gets. I'm taking aim here because if we point blank shot, then we won't be able to get you off the front line. We'll get caught in an awkward loop. But that was bad news bears for sure.
That gazes back so intently from the abyss.
Did he just purge all my tokens? Is that what Purge the Unworthy does? Should have moved 2. Not sure why I didn't. It's a good thing I got them back. Otherwise, I would have been very, very unhappy. Basically non-existent. It is true. He skipped leg day. Everybody knows it. We try not to taunt him too aggressively about it. You can see his toes, which is kind of weird. We do need a heal here. So let's get a big heal while we have the opportunity. They're kind of hoof-like, but they definitely have like 1, 2, 3, 4 grooves, which he's going down to Death's Door regardless, so he's just gonna go into rage mode. There's nothing we can do about that. He's wearing a kilt for sure. He is a kilted boy. If anyone's gonna take a big hit to the face, it's gonna be our boy here. Yep, this guy hits hard. All right, Reverberating Redoubt doing work there was not ideal. No stone mount. Wow, this is trash. We'll still do it, but it's absolutely trash. Back to the general we go.
Undying into a dream.
Hopefully this does not end tragically. I was gonna say it's still a 32% chance when it doesn't proc, so I think we go for it. Okay, we got 28 point sepsis so far. We will do better. Ooh, resist though. Those are relatively okay. I think I'll just do that. We're hoping that it removes this growth. Perfect. So now we leave it. Where are my crit tokens at? This is getting ridiculous. Sepsis for 61. We're not quite there yet. Head in the sand is very frustrating. This is a perfect time to swap these two, get the combo. And then maybe we can just sepsis this guy into oblivion. Oh yeah, this is going to be a no Walking Dead kill, I'm pretty sure. It's slightly awkward, though.
Lethality writ large.
The greed is real at the moment. This guy's already at 49, so I don't think we need... Okay, let's push back the growth once. Just so we don't get into anything too terrible here. Especially since we're blinded, I just realized. Okay, sepsis isn't worth it because we're so close, unfortunately. But we avoided rain completely. Or, Walking Dead. Now, right now he has 2. So if we hit him once, he'll have 1. So the reason I'm asking is I really want this Deathless, but I don't think we have enough. Because with 2 death armor, we have to hit him twice. Yeah, we need to hit him here. And unfortunately here. And then the dots kill him. Alright. It was still, I think that was still the correct way to play it, but missing the Deathless was a bummer. And we're going to end up throwing away basically all of this, I think.
The loathing.
Sepsis does not have Execute, no. Nope, it's just straight 100% of the dot damage, and if you have combo, it does not remove anything. So we'll get rid of that. We're not using this trophy, are we? Against the final boss, it might be good. It might be better than what we're doing. So I'll hang on to it. Clenching Claws is a no, I think. That's a no. Footman's Grog is a no. Disease Resist isn't needed at this point. Those can just be combined. We don't need that anymore, so we can put that there. Alright, there we go. At least cleaned it ourselves out. Yeah, Deathless is a heal for both the Flagellant and for a target of theirs.
The loathing whispers.
We're supposed to be producing restorative items, but so far we've been a little light on them.
Amidst the trees.
Okay, Bouncer's Belt, Surgeon Directory. We'll take the... Okay, we'll take it all, and then we will throw stuff away. So, okay, so Candle goes away. That goes away. General's Dream, there is some temptation. I don't think Bouncer's Belt is getting used. I'm a little worried that we may need the Sharpness Charm to get Reverberating Redoubt active, but probably not. Greater Protectorate, same deal. Sickening Silence is strong. How's our food looking? 7, 8, 9. We have hit 10. We have hit 10 food. Very exciting. Neutralizing Powder can go. We have enough other ways to get rid of that. I think we have too many Caltrops. We're going to have an Exemplar in a second here. Well, not in a second. We got some time on the Exemplar. Probably too many crow's feet. And I think this is too dangerous. I like the idea, but the damage... I'll get rid of Gnarly Knuckles over it instead. Okay, an Oasis is great if we could get a... I'd take the items, but I'd also just take a straight heal on Rusty. That was a negative proc because Rusty is stressed at the moment. Yeah, potentially 2 Death's Door procs for full turn if things go badly. Well, it doesn't matter which. We might as well take this, but that was the worst case scenario for that Oasis. Thanks, game.
The loathing festers.
And now we're overburdened again. Invigorating Intoxicant can go away, I guess. And then we just have too much money. I'm gonna get rid of one slime mold. Well, but right now we're getting extra resolute chance. So there's a chance Rusty could just resolute. It's only a plus 10% chance, and I don't think it's that high a chance anyways. We are struggling. I like crow's feet. Yeah, since we're going into that encounter, I don't think it's that important. And then we'll question mark it up. That was the first... Oh, no, that was not the first damage that our card took. I was like, really? But it was just a little delayed. Hang in there, Rusty. We got plans for fixing ya. I promise.
Slow, vacant, and resigned. The Lost Battalion shambles on.
The Lost Battalion shambles on. Okay, we can probably delay the end of this one a little bit.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, so Purge the Unworthy does... I'm a little torn here. I could do a stress heal. Okay, let's just do a stress heal. It's not ideal, because my plan... You're taking 9. You have 18. I doubt we get the kill on you, but yeah, no dice. The thing that I'd like to do is transfer stress over from... I don't want to move this fight too fast. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Because I wanna endure here, which evens these two out, which means now would be the perfect time for a bolster. But we'll get it next time, and hopefully we won't pick up any stress in the meantime. Yeah, and then we'll get the perfect bolster, hypothetically. Critting here could ruin the bolster. It did.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Doesn't matter. Still not terrible. We just need to get a little bit of stress healing on our flagellant.
Those who dare.
YouTube chat has been fixed. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get rid of Sickening Silence. It's not happening this run.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Picking up a Loathing is not a big deal. And the question mark could be good for business. Final Hospital. We can hopefully pick up some restorative items. Things felt a little too quiet. Things felt a little too quiet. Four stimulating pulses. Stimulating doohickamajigs. You monster. You monster, Firefly. Let's see. Head in the sand. Definitely goes. Hypochondriac never procced. That's insane.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
I'm just getting rid of it all.
Even the worst
Because we
habits
can.
be overcome.
We got the cash for it. 1, 2, 3.
Tonics, tinctures,
1,
and
2,
remedies.
3.
The science of hope. The odds of illness are high.
I just bought a lot of stuff, but I think it's in our best interest. Hopefully there aren't a bunch of things we want to buy at the final boss. And then let's make sure that I think we've come up with a lot of really good stuff. We're gonna have a ton of options for mitigating bleed. Let's see, 8. 4 is a good place for that. All right, this looks reasonable for taking down the Exemplar. Yeah, I left Lazy Eye because I wanted to make sure I had the ability to buy some stuff, and Lazy Eye is a range debuff that doesn't really block any super useful items. You do that for 32 gold at the hospital, Firefly. You can only have one locked at a time, though. And you can't replace locked traits. Unfortunately.
Back into the void.
Oh, that resist was pain. Okay, well, Rapturous Beauty.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to stop the finale because I was hoping that we'd be able to use the holy water that was here. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Malaise.
Okay. The blind is good here, though. The blind is very good.
Awash in turmoil.
.10 sepsis is not going to move the needle. We just put in the damage. Keep his taunt up. We did not get Stone Mount. I can't help but notice. The combos have come at terrible times. Get slightly more out of this.
Lethality writ large.
Ooh, the fall was good. Oh, and the Death's Door. You are roasted, my friend.
All problems have their solutions.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones. What did we get here? Cruel Intent, no. Greater Anchoring Charm, no. Get a decent amount of money back. So that means I think we'll be fine. Like, we can still afford, like, a roast pig and a few other things. But this way we have really good management on our bleeds.
These warm candlelit windows promise refuge.
Oh, whoa! Four of those. That was quite the quite the payday there. 6 smelling salts. And a partridge in a pear tree. This was cool. We're not going to use it, though. Let's be honest. And then 185 baubles is more baubles than we are ever going to be able to spend in our wildest dreams. I think we're loaded for bear, though. Honestly, I think there is not a lot of chance that we struggle on this boss, which that's hubris speaking, obviously. But
heart does much for the weary body.
T-Hunter has become nervous. A little speed improvement isn't the worst thing. Ooh, we got Pain Box. Hey, nice. We love Pain Box. Yep, closer and closer to the mountain. That's how we roll. Let's see. Okay, so we don't have a lot of money, so we should be a little selective.
Indeed, it ever did.
Meditative totems are a reasonable purchase, as is the Warhorn. I also think, I mean, do we just buy all the food so that we can
Learn what can be taught.
so we can keep our
You
resolute
may
bonus?
stand just a little taller at the end.
That could be reasonable. What do we have anything for negatives here? Lazy eye, we don't care. Nervous, oh, it was on the wrong person. Okay, we'll leave nervous here though. That's fine. And how much food do we have? We have exactly 10. Yes, the mountain is our final destination, and it is right around the corner. Let's see. I think we just do that. Which puts you at speed 1. I'm gonna grab one more and put you at speed 0. Then you're at 8. Hi, Olive. How you doing? 4 and 2. So let's do something like that. Then we're at 8, 12, 6. I don't want to make... Yeah, I want you going first every time, so we'll do that. Let's do healing there and healing there. We still have our 40 baubles. We have not applied any food, though. I think the Warhorn is useful. I think our relationships are fine enough. I don't think... Yeah, if we don't have negative chances, I'm not going to bother spending a bunch of money to improve them. Let's get the cheapest food first.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Okay, and that's it. That's it for us. Hold on a second. So Olive had a nail trimming appointment today, and so as a result, she's a little sedated and a little bit cranky. So there is no value to us moving around, and if there is no value to us moving around, we should indeed swap these two. I don't think there were any trinkets we want to buy. Neither of these make any difference. Neither do those. Okay, so our baubles we're done with. We can't buy anything else. So I can use up 2 steak and spuds. Thusly and thusly. And we have we can use up 1 apples and cheese. Which I think goes there. Okay. That's fine. We still have our 10 food in case we have any meltdowns. Which I don't suspect we will. We have 8 of those. We got a ton of bandages for doing bandagey things. We don't need the holy water anymore. I think I'll just put those there for now, and then we'll figure out the rest as we go. So mastery, what do we need in our life? Endure isn't that impactful here. We'll grab that. Yeah, we're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel, I think. We're not going to be moving around, so we can strategic withdrawal until we're blue in the face. Guess I'll take Endure, but it's relatively unimpactful. All right, I think we're good to go. All right, we got the mountain on our...